Sooner Nation, what is up? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge. And today, coming at you with the OU men's hoops video as they are playing outstanding basketball. Super exciting and fun to watch. Before we get started with this video, hit the subscribe button. Be a part of what's going on at Sooner Surge. We'd love to have you join and do that just by clicking the button. And Jackson, what an exciting week of college basketball, and especially for Oklahoma there in San Diego at the Rady's Children's Invitational. They come home with the trophy in an absolute outstanding basketball game against USC. And overall, the tournament was just great for Oklahoma, standing at 6-0 now.
That's right, and they started it off with a win against Iowa. And, man, versus Iowa, they really just dominated on the defensive side of the ball. And what Porter Moser preached showed up in that game, and that was athletes. Oklahoma, they have athletes. They can run the court. They can play high-level defense. They can rebound at the highest level that we've been able to see them. And, right, whenever they get out and run, whenever you have these guys like Jalen Moore, dude, that dude had what? He dunked on like 3 dudes in 2 games?
Yeah.
And then whenever you see the offensive improvement that Otega Owe has made, honestly, to me, he has been probably the most shocking so far as Otega Owe, just the offensive jump he's made. He looks super comfortable on that side of the floor. And when you just talk about, obviously, Javion McCollum, he's not disappointed so far. He's been what we expect him to. He's someone that can truly create his own shot, score whenever he needs to. And whenever John Hughley, he's played great, honestly. He's doing a little bit more than I expected. He's a little bit more quick and athletic than I thought he would be at his size. And he can shoot the ball too, which is really impressive. But yeah, Jay, as you said, versus USC, they beat in what is probably a top 15 team in the country. And USC, led by Isaiah Collier, who's one of the best players in the whole entire country.
Yeah, and they were ranked 23 at the time. OU will be ranked tomorrow. You can book it. Or whenever we put this video out, they should be ranked. And you look at OU's team, and what I love is Porter Moser. He made changes. He decided he changed the way he plays style-wise. Even in the USC game at the end, I mean, OU kept getting a 4 or 6 point lead down the stretch, and when USC would score, they would push it at least to get it up the court and then maybe slow it down. But I love the way they push the tempo. I love the units that Porter Moser's kind of running in there. He's got this when he puts the second guys in, they can really defend extremely well. They're long, athletic, but they also can shoot the three. And they got shooters this year. And Jackson, do you remember how many times last year we were saying Tanner Groves is wide open, he'd miss the three? John Hughley is knocking. He's 7 of 10, I think, on the year or something like that. He's knocking everything down. And listen, what I love about Hughley is, and they did it a couple times against USC, they ran a play down low for him to get in post position, and you can't move him. If he gets position, he's going to score. And they haven't had a back-to-the-basket guy like that down low in a while. So really love that. Just really love this team in general. They're exciting. Soares can jump out of the gym too. I mean, and here's the crazy thing is 6 games into the season, and Uzan hasn't played his best ball yet. Wait till he gets going. He kind of got going a little bit in the USC game. And so that's going to help. McCollum's a straight baller. I mean, they got guys, and looking up coming ahead, guys, Sooner fans. Thursday night, whatever you do, if you see it on StubHub or whatever, do not buy a ticket to Thursday night's game. It's in McCaslin. I don't know how you pronounce it.
The McCaslin Fieldhouse.
McCaslin Fieldhouse. And it's for students only. If you buy a ticket and you're not a student, I don't think you're getting in. So just an FYI, that's going to be a raucous atmosphere, I think. I love that they're doing this. It should be a game they win Thursday night there at McCaslin. It's going to be an awesome atmosphere. They've never done this before, I don't think. So great for the students to all get out there. And then follow that up with Tuesday night. Tuesday night, a week from Tuesday, they have Providence coming in. That'll be a good test. Followed by Arkansas. So, and then they have North Carolina on the dockets for non-con. So it's not going to get much easier, but they're sitting undefeated right now with a couple of high-quality wins for March, Jackson.
That's right. And I think just being able to build this resume early is going to help them because the last couple years, right, they have played a tough non-con schedule. They have scheduled these hard opponents. And part of that is because they know how hard the Big 12 is. And if you can get these wins early, it Again, hope you later into the year, though, even though the last 2 years Oklahoma didn't make the NCAA tournament, their resume from earlier in the season helped them be maybe even on the brink of getting into the tournament. So
Yeah.
I think now that they have more talent, and right now, I mean, Oklahoma, they're playing like one of the best teams in the country. Now, I know it's early in the season. There still is a lot of ball left. And I know conference play hasn't started. They haven't obviously gotten to play North Carolina yet. As you said, they have Providence, they have Arkansas. So there's some challenges that lie ahead for them. But I think that this team overall is going to go into every single match knowing that they're not going to be out athletic.
Yeah.
They're not going to be out physical. They're not. I mean, there's probably maybe some teams have some more talent than them, but what they have on this team is there's a lot of experience as well.
Yeah.
So
And
that's going to help.
yeah, Porter Moser put out a great roster coming from the portal, what he did. And I'm going to speak on a couple of guys. We know Uzan and Owe were highly recruited that Moser got. And he followed it up this year with Caden Cooper and Jacob Cole. So you're getting some recruits now. You got Forsyth coming in next year. But look at this year. I want to speak on two guys, McCollum, who's a great scorer, just an outstanding scorer. And then Otega Owe. Like you said earlier, Jackson, Otega Owe he's head leaps and bounds better than I thought he would be already this year. The way he can get to the basket and score whenever, almost at will, and he's knocking the three ball down when he gets a look. He's uber athletic, unbelievable defender. And you look at defensive wise, these guys can guard. I mean, Iowa was averaging about 50 a half in the first half, and now listen, Iowa, I've never seen a worse shooting performance in my life than Iowa. Iowa had some looks. Iowa was brick city. So they didn't get a real good test from Iowa. But they did against USC. USC was knocking down shots. So great test, great win. And, hey, I mean, where they're sitting right now, they're going to be ranked. When was the last time we could say that about Oklahoma basketball, Jackson? I don't know when the last time was. They were ranked. I'd have to look it up.
Well, the last time we could say confidently that they were a ranked team was Trae Young.
Well, and you're right. And what we can say about this team is when they get into Big 12 play, it's going to be a brutal conference. We all know that. But I don't see this team losing games they should win like they have in years past. Like to me, they're gonna I think they'll be able to hold serve more at home, even against good teams than they have in the past, just because of their athleticism and stuff. So yeah, great start to the season for Oklahoma Sooners basketball. Great win in the tournament in San Diego, bringing home that trophy. Love it. And just exciting to watch. You got to get out to the Lloyd Noble, guys. This team's super exciting. Get out there, support them, watch them, cheer them on. It's going to be a great year, and they're going to be hooping it up in March. I can promise you. I would be shocked if they're not. So get out there and support them. Appreciate you all support on the channel. Go ahead and subscribe, be a part of it. Till next time, Boomer.